You're watching NautiStyles, and welcome back to our Super Yacht series. For this brand, client is king, and it is this owner's third Sirena. Let's find out why. A couple years ago, we brought you a tour of Sirena 58. I think that video went viral. It has like millions of views because it was a really cool boat. And since then, we've been looking for an opportunity to jump on board of another cool Sirena. So welcome aboard. Today, we're going to be checking out this Sirena 88.
Finally.
It's a brand new boat. The owner just got it like 3 weeks ago, so they haven't even had a chance to enjoy it. We always say the best testament to the brand is returning clients. So let's get on board and see what this is all about.
All right.
Okay.
So, well, this is a massive, well, first storage area, secondly, beach club.
Garage?
Garage.
Yeah.
But not just that. You are actually standing on top of a hydraulic swim platform.
Yeah, I mean, that is mind-blowing. I mean, it starts here.
Yes.
And it's 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. It's like 8 feet deep.
Yes.
From this point.
You could easily store a couple of jet skis in here, or what they are doing, they actually have an inflatable in here, which is a 13-foot rib.
13-footer, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so right here you do have your...
Removable shocks.
There you go, that's the word I was looking for.
So then before I step on, we do have a swim ladder here on the starboard side, and then I think there's another one here on the port side as well, looks like it.
Transom shower, I see it right there.
Yes,
Then
shore power hookups and shore water hookup right there.
Deck wash, exactly. And on this side, it's the way we're gonna go up. Definitely stay for the engine room tour, it's very interesting. And we have another one right here.
Second shore power.
Wow, that looks huge.
Yeah.
All right.
So before we do that, one thing which you didn't mention, and I noticed, there is a mixing valve right there, and then there's a shower, rain shower right there.
You know, I love it. If you have an opportunity to have this, first of all, massive shade. It's such a great beach club. You just pull up, you get your tender off, you open this up, and all of a sudden, you put some chairs, it's a beach club.
Agreed.
Very cool. So it might rain today. We're hoping it doesn't. Please cross your fingers that it doesn't. But I guess it'll be too late if you guys cross your fingers because we filmed already. But we're going to quickly run through and do the exterior to make sure that we can get it before the rain and then show you the interior.
Okay, you go up to the starboard side. I will, before that actually, I learned that there is obviously technical areas behind this. We have another hatch over there. And this one has a dive compressor inside too.
Let's go up.
Okay.
I do believe there was a passerelle on my side, but you decided not to follow me, so
Correct.
It's built in into the staircase.
Okay.
Okay, welcome to the cockpit. And there's a huge alfresco dining table here.
Very solid looking. I mean, look at the wood.
It's just like,
It's
I mean,
massive.
you can have dinner here very comfortably with 10 people.
Yes.
You can even probably squeeze in more.
And I like the table, the design of it, the wood with the stone and mix. Beautiful.
This comes all the way aft. It actually comes out like pretty far back here. This looks like a shade, built-in shade right there.
Oh yeah, it is.
Very nicely done.
Yes, it is. And
Could it be that they got a hold of my new boat build list, or maybe I got a hold of theirs? I'm not sure, but they do check off a lot of boxes on our list.
Here's the remote. Here are the switches actually for the sunshade. It's a must-have in my opinion.
Then they have a little entertainment bar here, which comes with, nothing here, but I guess you could put a barbecue here if you wanted to.
Yeah.
But right here is, of course, the wet bar. What's this? Trash can. Very nice. And there is a drink fridge and an ice maker.
Nice.
Everything you need to properly entertain. Okay, now wait, you had this whole plan.
So yeah, I had this plan. So we have here, this side deck on the port side has there's a door, actually, I'll just show it quick, to the crew quarters, which we're gonna check out later. And then we have a big sliding door here, which leads us to the galley and the salon. But that's not where we're going. Side boarding door here on both sides.
Wait.
Yep, exactly.
Did we do this?
No, we did not.
Go.
Okay, open it.
What? No, That's not how that works.
What do you mean? You can open this.
Look at that.
Very convenient. We have our diesel fill here, or one of the diesel fills at least. Line storage. All the dock lines and fender lines easily fitting in here. We got our bollard here. We have the remote here for the capstan and a second bollard all the way aft there. Now let's close this back up. I like the way they did this. It's clean, right?
Yeah,
out of the way.
Very nice, and also protected from the elements.
I do like the black rails.
It looks very stealthy. The way this boat is set up is definitely very,
cool.
very stealthy. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So now we're going.
Yeah, where are we going?
Up.
Well, what's on the other side?
That is an up and over design, so we can mention that
Let's
quick.
walk this way.
But we're not going up there.
I know.
Okay.
But I just want you guys to see that there is a staircase. It's a bit of a steep staircase, but you go all the way up. It is high up there, so nice visibility.
Look at the size of the sliding door here.
Huge. Very, very large. It's sliding this way, actually.
We'll check it out on the interior.
Correct. Okay, so can we go to the Flybridge?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Just quickly
very
before
excited.
we go up there,
come on.
of course, exactly mirrored what is on the port side, and now we can go up.
What's there?
Where?
There's a drawer.
I don't know.
Oh.
Shoe storage. We have that actually on both sides.
Check. See,
Yep.
I'm telling you, it's like they reading my mind. Let's check out the Flybridge. Welcome to this massive Flybridge.
Oh,
this
wow.
is where you get to feel the beam and the length, the LOA of this boat. It is
let me
huge.
switch around here. I
Yes.
actually come to the aft.
Check this out.
This is massive.
This might be one of the tallest bars I've seen on board. And I asked for the reason for that, and they said it's just they like to sit all the way up, because when you this high up, you do have visibility all the way forward, like a 360-degree view.
You do.
And also when you're hanging out by the bar, you can lean on it and it's very comfortable versus it being here. It's an interesting point. Never thought of it that way. But it's a massive bar.
So then on top we have our satellite communication system, our mast, of course, antennas, and open array radars as well.
Then, well, I'll let you do this. This seems to be
Wow.
something you'd be very excited about.
This is pretty cool, right? I mean, this
Look
is
at his face.
This is a look at this. This is ready to go. This
Hey,
is a
it's
this
not
is a
your
dream.
boat
This
yet.
is a dream setup. Look at this. What do we have underneath here? It's just storage and the propane, of course. Even space for a second one. Trash right here always comes in handy.
Perfect.
And now look at this.
Yeah, baby.
Oh,
Yeah.
this is a grill.
You see
Wow.
a wolf grill on
Wow.
board, you know the owner is very serious
Even
about
has
grilling.
a soft closing.
Yeah, that's a nice
That
grill.
is pretty cool.
Yeah, they did say this was a custom setup that they were building out here. All right, let's go through this massive Flybridge.
Yes.
So we have a U-shaped seating here all the way aft. There is a cushion on top of this
Coffee
table. There's storage all the way underneath, I confirmed. So that's a very nice, kind of a cigar lounge setup back here.
Right.
You know, or you just push this and you have a huge layout cushion. The location of it is very nice, because a lot of the times it's very private up here. Because if you're around boats that are smaller, nobody can even see what's here. So it's a nice little layout cushion here, or a nice napping spot.
True. So then it looks like there's some storage.
Yeah, what is that?
I don't know.
Well, first of all, what is this?
Oh, a cooler.
A massive
Does it come all the
Yeti
way out?
cooler. Probably, yeah. Probably have to.
pulling.
Yeah.
Look at that.
They like to fish, so I'm
Ah.
kind of assuming they do have like a sport fisher and everything. So I'm assuming that this is just to have a cooler if you needed to. Or
Additional
just-
storage,
yeah.
fish
Maybe
storage,
extra
cold storage.
ice. Yeah. It's very nice. Look at that. It's
And
probably
then-
one of the features that they felt like they wanted to have on their previous Sirena 88, so they added it. That's how it looks.
Should I open this?
Yeah, what is that?
A disco ball.
What is that? No.
Yeah,
What?
there's a disco ball in.
No. Okay, come on. We've never seen a
This
disco
one?
ball on board of a boat before. Oh.
And this one's storage.
I want to meet the owner of this boat. They have a disco ball. Where does it go? Yeah. Where does it go? Put in the comments, where would you put the disco ball?
Somewhere.
Yeah. And put in the comments, would you have a disco ball on board of your pocket mega yacht?
Right? Okay, so.
I think we're going to get like a love-hate relationship with that.
No, I don't
No,
think
you
so.
don't think so? Okay.
I mean, hello. How about this for al fresco dining?
This is absolutely beautiful. Again, this checks off a box on our NBBL. I know it's been a very long time and a lot of new people don't even know what NBBL is anymore because we stopped saying it, but NBBL is New Boat Build List. And at this point, we're kind of in almost like the next NBBL, but yes, it's everything you want to have on your future boat. Either it's your realistic future boat or your dream future boat, but NBBL is just a term we made up and it's stuck and you guys are using it now. I love meeting you guys at the boat shows, like right now with Miami Boat Show. And I love when you guys say like, yeah, on our NBBL, and I'm like, yeah,
Yep.
we totally made that up.
Yeah, and usually if you own a boat, you always have a list for the next one.
That NBBL never goes away. You're always just replacing stuff. So anyway, what I'm saying is I love this because it's on our list. I think this is going to be a very similar setup in our salon. I think it's exactly the setup. There are two high-low legs here, and then these convert. So you can fold them, and they kind of go together and becomes like, you know, easy to get in and out of this area. So you don't have to, you can actually lift this up and get out and get in. So it's a really great setup for that.
So moving forward.
No. Not forward.
Forward to the bar.
Gigantic bar. I feel like I'm a little person here. Look at this. Wow. So tall. Crazy.
You look a little bit like a little person
Yeah,
there.
this is I feel little. So there's a big sink right here. There is a fridge. There's an ice maker in here. I mean, everything you need. There's a trash can right here. See? It's just a proper entertainment bar.
And then above you is a TV.
Right there. Nice. And then that whole thing is a moonroof, or
It's
what is it beside?
It's a retractable roof.
Yeah.
And this opens up completely here if you want it open.
This is a really crazy feature for this size of a boat.
Yeah, and it makes this space so much brighter too if you open it up.
Amazing.
But if you want to be out of the sun, you keep it closed.
You're just closing it up.
Yeah.
Okay. So brings us to our, well, first of all, before we get there, hold on. There's storage. And then this is one of our Helm stations here. So this will be a co-pilot.
That's a comfortable bench, huh?
Very nice bench for set up for two. What does that do? Does that flip or something?
Yeah, you can adjust you can adjust this and this might flip.
Can you adjust how?
Oh yeah, you can adjust it. That's right.
How much it
Yes.
leans. Oh, that's nice.
Yes, you can. I've never seen that before, actually.
So this is our exterior helm, upper helm, and then we still have a whole pilot house just down the staircase.
Okay, so we have two helm chairs here. This I always like. They have actually incorporated the remote for the Garmin electronics here into the armrest, which makes it very convenient because when you sit up here, you have a pretty hard time actually reaching all the way forward to the chart plotter in order to change anything, zoom in, zoom out. So it's good to have the remote close by. Got the shift throttle control, bow and stern thruster control, helm wheel here. We have air condition right here, so there's one vent here, which can blow out some cold air. Standard switches here, bilge pump switches, windlass, lights, navigation lights. Then we have the Garmin autopilot control right here, Garmin multi-function display right here, two big Garmin chart plotters, of course, which has the full Sirena 88 system on as well. Then we do have the Humphrey fin stabilization control right here, another remote control, engine operation, VHF radios, and that's it for the helm up here. Great visibility forward, good visibility over to this side, fantastic access over there, but that we're going to check out later.
Oh, we're doing that later?
Yeah.
Really nice also weather. When you turn around, you see all the weather.
Oh, we got, yes, we have water protected outlets there as well. High voltage outlets.
Weather tight?
weather tight.
I guess, yeah.
Weather protected.
Do you see how interesting? I was just trying to figure out. I'm like, wait, it looks like a door, but it's not a door, but it's completely like hidden, built in. Do you see that? Very nice.
Ah,
yeah,
I see.
It took me a second because I'm so used to seeing that black door kind of visible here.
Yeah.
But they completely build it in, and it just all you see is just a handle.
That looks really nice.
It looks
actually.
very clean.
Yeah.
Yeah, clean lines.
This is all electric here. So, yeah, down, up, forward, and
That
back.
is nice.
Beautiful.
Luxuries. All right, this is going to be going to feel a little unconventional, but we're going to go a couple of steps down into the Pilothouse. Rico is in charge of the flow of this tour. So if it's not good, please put in the comments it's his fault.
Well, it's already really good flow. So we do have a massive crash pad
Oh
here.
my God, look at this chair. Whoa, that is so tall. Oh my God. Wow.
Well, and I have one here too.
Look at that. This is really cute actually. Look at that cute little
go.
spot. Yeah.
So,
Okay, I don't know why I'm in this chair, but it was
Does it
calling,
feel good?
Yeah, it was calling my name. This is definitely way above my captain's license gross tonnage, but yeah, you could drive it, but for me, it's gonna require an upgrade.
yeah. So we do have the backrests flipped up on the sun cushions, which are right in front of the raised Pilothouse here.
This is
So
not a true visibility.
it's not actually representing it
Yeah.
correctly. So normally you would have proper visibility above the screens here, especially sitting this high.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so why don't we switch and I sit where you are and
Okay.
you can do the tour here.
Okay, well, before we do that quickly, let me just show this. We have our breakers here all right nicely behind these glass doors, or this tinted glass doors actually. Same over here, unless this is storage. No, more breakers. You got the high voltage, low voltage breakers. Everything super easy accessible. And that's where you kind of want to have it.
This is an interesting point. I didn't think about this. We got to think about this for NBBL because it is so nicely tinted that you don't get any of these lights. Because if it's really dark,
Correct.
and you have all these green and red lights, just enough like coming through, it could be very annoying when you're in the night passengers.
Agreed.
So look, you can't see anything, and
No,
it's
you don't see it.
pretty bright there. So that is a great solution. I like it.
Yeah, really well done. You have additional storage here. Then, of course, this little sitting area.
That crash pad is very nice on the long passages if you want to hang out together with the captain. Like if you're an owner operator, you know, if you can still have crew to help you.
Husband-wife team, for example, right?
exactly. Husband-wife team on the crew side. Yeah,
Yeah.
or even just crew in general. If you want to have somebody with you here, it's very nice.
Yeah, I mean,
Super
if you do
comfortable.
any kind of long crossings,
Yeah.
for example, I would probably just have my, pillow here and a light blanket, and just, have my downtime here.
Do you see how-
while the other one is actually keeping watch.
Do you see how they build in these backrests? So you can actually sit there as well.
On your laptop.
Very comfortable.
Yeah.
I like it. Okay, go ahead.
Okay,
I
so
see
then
carbon fiber.
we do have, again, the incorporated remote control into the armrest. I really like that. Oh yeah, I see carbon fiber too.
Yeah.
Really nice, actually. So it's actually done very smartly the way they set this up. You have the big chart plotters on the outside, because otherwise it would impede too much into your view. So this is kind of cool the way they did this. We have 4 chart plotters. We have 2 smaller ones, 2 larger ones on the outside, and then we have all our other electronics right here, like the autopilot, our stabilization control, electric control, shift and throttle controls, bow and stern thruster, of course our ignition switches for the MAN main engines, outlets down here, air condition control, cup holders. And what do we have down here? That looks like the water maker control right here. More outlets in case you need it, fire suppression system, 2 VHF radios, a printer, of course you need to have that on board if you need to print any documents, clearing in, clearing out of countries, and that's it.
Couple of storage spots here. Oh no, wait, there's a safe. Oh,
Ooh.
I don't know if I should show that. Smart.
Yeah, so that's it for the raised Pilothouse.
Okay, you're in charge. Where are we going next?
All the way down to the staterooms.
I see
Guest
how you
staterooms.
planned this out. All right, guest staterooms all the way down.
Yes. No peeking.
You definitely want to stay for the owner suite tour.
Yes.
Trust me on this. Are we doing this later too?
Oh, you can mention
There's a little day head
if
here.
you want to.
Look at this window. Openable porthole. This is a very nice day head. The light is off actually. It would be even brighter if the light was on.
I do like the space-saving solution on the sink here. So the cabinet is actually only half the size of the sink itself.
I think it looks good.
Yeah, I think
like
it's
it
great.
as well. I am definitely against it. All right, let's go down.
Yep.
Very creative staircase. It kind of goes left and then right, and check this out. But it allows them to have some unique features here. Features that are on our end of BBL, and this is one of the things that didn't make it.
So where do we start? Aft or forward?
Oh man, this is tough. What do you think?
Forward.
Forward?
Aft. Aft.
Aft. I think
okay.
aft. Okay, so really quickly, underneath the staircase, kind of tucked in here, is the laundry room. I really appreciate this setup because we have a similar layout, but obviously this boat's quite a bit bigger. It's longer, so they have a little bit more room they're working with, but I think it's a fantastic use of space.
And actually, it's not under the staircase. Come over here.
It's not?
No,
I think
check it out.
A little bit is.
Stand here in the corner.
Oh, you're right, it's not.
It's actually underneath the upper walkway.
The walkway to the owner suite. Oh, you're right.
And they were able to get it like this and figure it out because they have this S-shaped staircase.
And there's also like another 2 meters to the length, so there's a little bit more.
Yes.
Everything's a little more stretched out. But look, they do have the sink, which I keep trying to push you to add to NBBL, but I think you guys put in the comments, do we have to have a sink in the laundry room? I feel like everywhere we go, it's there in the proper built boats, and we don't have one spec'd out. Do we have to have one? Put in the comments. I would love to get a poll to see what you guys are thinking.
There's a space-saving ironing board behind you.
Love that. Very cool. Then look, all there. This is a very deep storage. Oh my god.
Oh wow.
Yeah, exactly. In here, and then okay, what else? Storage underneath, of course. They have. Oh wait, no, that's not storage. Storage here underneath. Nice window here as well. So if you're doing laundry, it's a really nice spot. Okay, then we're going aft. This is a 5 cabin layout, 6 heads actually with the day head. But each stateroom has its own ensuite. Every stateroom has a massive ensuite. Amount of floor space on this boat is crazy.
I mean, this seems to me like an owner's suite.
It could be. I mean, it's full beam.
Full beam.
Setup. This is a king
size?
size bed. Let's start on that side, right? So we do have. Look how massive this nightstands are.
Beautiful, actually.
Wow.
Really nice.
Soft closing, very nice. Then we do have a makeup station right here. Tons of storage. There is a hanging locker right here with shelving. There's a TV. What's here? These look like there may be a couple of drawers underneath this bed. These nightstands are just mind-blowing. Look how big it is. Amount of floor space, another hanging locker here, and then look at this ensuite. This could be an owner suite, the way that it's set up.
Wow, look at the floor space.
But just wait for the owner suite. It has a really cool feature.
So dual vanities.
Yes, very nice. Tons of storage. I like this as well. Look, they did this so you can move it any way you want. So there's obviously a huge window there, so you can put this together and have a mirror in the middle. There's any way you want to do that. Look at this. This is huge.
Yeah.
There's medicine cabins right here, and this, I'll volunteer myself. This is a really nice shower. Wow.
Wow.
This is like a 3-person shower with a massive bench, and there is still here a really nice window right here.
Yeah, I mean, I do like the way they did this here. So there's an extractor fan built in right there. So all the hot steam comes up here because you want to keep humidity out of the boat as much as possible. And it is actually extracting it out of the shower where you have the most humidity.
Interesting. Yeah, you don't see it on every boat. And seems like a really nice pocket door right here as well. I mean, just wanted to tell you guys that the Sirenas are, how do we put this? Very semi-custom. In this semi-custom segment, there are the amount of personalization you can do, like the Flybridge, for example, could be completely different. There's a lot you can do here. So as we walk through, you're not married to, I mean, you're married to certain things on the layout, but there's a lot you can do. It allows you...
Most of the interior choices are yours.
Everything, of course. Like, okay, so this, as I mentioned, was on our BBL, and it didn't make it because we didn't have space. There's a drink fridge, and essentially like a little coffee station that could be even like a coffee maker here and stuff. You could tell that it's still coming. It's for the guests. I think it's a really, really nice feature. If you have the space, definitely put that on your list. Then on the port side, we have the first of our twin cabins. This one actually has a Pullman. And so it's 3. These 2 beds do not come together, but in the other cabin, they do. What do we have? Storage.
Oh, it does.
You know, when in doubt,
Wow.
huge.
This actually could even fit your suitcase, even though there's probably another spot for this. But
very large.
It's massive.
The TV right here, look at the windows. Look how low we are to the waterline. It's gonna be so beautiful here.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, if you're
waking up to this.
Yeah, it's somewhere in the islands. How cool is that? And then there's a really nice size hanging locker, lighting. I like the built-in mirrors that just kind of makes the space. Look, on both sides they did it. So it just, the space feels so much bigger. Really good amount of countertop space here. Storage underneath. There's again, oh, look at this. No, how smart is that? Wait.
Oh.
What?
Totally makes sense.
Brilliant! Absolutely brilliant! I love that. There's a medicine cabinet, again a mirror. They know what's important. Again, it's their 3rd boat. So I think they had a big list of things that they wanted to add for their interior design. So then here we also have, I would say 2-person shower, 1.5, 2-person. I think it's a 2-person shower. I like the indirect lighting, very nice. Then, let's keep going. I'm gonna close it, put it back the way I found it. Then we go, well, before we go, let's check this out. What's this?
Linen storage.
And this looks like a secret compartment. Look at that.
We got our breakers down here for the lower deck. All the breakers, actually, looks like it. I don't know what they're all for because I don't have the chart where it actually says what they're for.
No one's expecting that you would know.
A lot of breakers. Look at the cable runs. They're super clean.
Yeah, there's definitely craftsmanship.
Yeah.
On the electrical department here.
Okay. So, starboard.
Starboard. Another twin cabin. These beds can actually come together. And this is convertible. There is another hanging locker. It's kind of, I would say, mirror image, actually. I don't know. This almost looks bigger. What do you think?
I'm not sure.
It's new boat. New boat. This feels bigger.
I think it might be
It's a little bit slightly bigger. Yeah.
Still the Range Rover hat, and then we have the bench on the outside.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like,
good size.
I like the colors. I like the. It's very like calm, unassuming. It's just makes you feel at home. And wait until you see the salon. Now we're gonna go all the way forward. Well, not quite. So this is very interesting.
So this is our entrance door here.
Yeah, so that's, I would say like there is a owner suite above us and there are 2 VIPs. One aft, one forward. You know, it depends what you like. I don't think there's like a true trade-off here. They're just different. So it depends on your preference.
Yeah, so again, dual vanities.
Whole amount of floor space. Yeah, so you got still dual vanities. So if you're checking with the aft cabin, which one's better? I don't know. 3-person shower again. Look at this bench.
Wow.
Yeah.
And we still have the port light.
Beautiful.
Which we don't see right now. Can you open
Exactly.
this?
Sure.
Okay, wow.
Beautiful. Yeah, it's true. Why not?
Look how big this is.
Yeah, it's like its own room. It's
So
really,
what do you say,
really
4-person shower?
I think it's a really nice 3-person shower. So then, look, this door here, we can close, right? Just to
Okay.
give you a perspective. So like all of this is part of this cabin. Then you have a walk-in closet.
Oh, nice.
So this is a hanging locker. There's of course, you know the little space here.
There is a pocket door here.
Correct.
So you could close it up if you want to just, make it more tidy.
Correct. And then as you come forward, what is this, 180?
That is a European King, yes.
Yeah, this is a really good sized bed. What is most shocking is we're all the way forward here. Look at the ceiling height.
Yeah, that's crazy.
7 feet. It's really tall.
Yeah.
Like I'm 6'8" with my arms straight up. So this is amazing. The windows are beautiful. Just remember, you're all the way forward. You've got a big TV right there. Looks like we have a couple of drawers underneath the bed, but your dedicated closet is right here.
This is a big cabin.
So where are we going?
Now we're going up.
And we're gonna start with the salon.
Start with the salon.
Okay, because you guys haven't seen that yet. All right.
This is a nice cabin. You feel like you're almost private, like all the way forward.
I don't know, I like the aft one though. I think aft one may be the one I like more.
Yeah?
Well, you can have that one, I can have this one.
Okay, cool.
We just meet.
Yeah.
Okay, ready?
Yep.
Let's start this tour the way it was intended by interior designer.
All right.
I was gonna say let's check out the interior, but we already started, so this is a little backwards. But we're gonna go and show you the salon the way it was intended by the interior designer. And walking in first. Ta-da!
Nice sliding door. Opens up really, really wide, actually.
Look at that opening. It's so cool.
I know. It's really, really.
I mean, you see the whole table right away.
Exactly. Yeah,
So
very, very well done.
what is it again? Bone or something? What was the name of it?
I think it's herringbone.
Herringbone. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very nice. I really like the way that looks. It's a very plush salon. Like it feels super comfortable. What about this table, Rico? This coffee table.
This is awesome. I would like to have a coffee table like this.
Where? Anywhere.
At home?
Somewhere.
Office, at home, I don't know, somewhere. In my car? No.
So really cool. Technically it's an L-shaped sofa.
Yeah.
This is a loose, massive ottoman that you can slide from here to here because we do have a TV lift right here.
Oh, that's right.
So perfect spot to watch the TV, but then there are also a couple of loose chairs. As we entered, this was an important part there. I don't want to activate the door, but let's see.
No, I think you're
I think I'm good, right?
No, you're good.
For the owner of this vessel, reducing plastic is really, really important. So they do have this water bottle filler station, which is
Fill station.
Fill station. Fantastic. I love it. I have not seen this brand. I'm gonna actually go and check it out. Zoom in, so if people are interested maybe for their house, they can look at it. Not sponsored at all. I just, I love when I see these things on board. So yeah, let us know if you have one. What do you think of it? And if you have some brand suggestions, also would be very interesting.
And it filters the water and everything, so you have actually really good quality drinking water.
Perfect, yes. So, okay, so that's our salon. It's pretty straightforward. Massive, massive window there. Really nice window on this side. Tons of storage. I'm not gonna open it up because crew is on board and I don't know what's all in there.
Two loose chairs here on the starboard side, which I really like actually.
Then you have your little bar area here. It's a wet bar. Look, you have a sink right here. Wow, this is really heavy. This is natural stone. And then they do have a ice maker right here. And I think there's a drink fridge somewhere as well. Oh, actually.
Do you think one of those is a backgammon game?
I don't know. Don't touch stuff. There is a wine cooler right here.
Oh, I see.
Beautiful. And all your, oh, nice stemware. Very nice. Love that. Indirect lighting. Then we do have indoor dining here, which, wait, they're two-door.
Yes.
I didn't understand that when you said that.
This one opens only halfway because the crew entrance is right behind.
Yeah, that's what you're...
Not that it's only, it's still a big opening, right?
Very nice.
This one opens all the way.
So it essentially, if the weather's really, really nice, but maybe it's, you know, beautiful temperatures, but it's raining, you can open it up and you can just have this alfresco dining. All of this is their storage. I love this exposed shelving that they did. You know, you guys know, if you've been watching the channel, you know I'm kind of on the fence about the open shelving.
Yeah.
But this looks like such a cool design feature.
You know why it looks so cool?
Why?
Because it comes out.
Well, yeah, of course.
It is this framed look, which is really, really cool.
It does look. I gotta say, it's worth it. The look is worth the hustle. Look at this. Wow. Really nice storage everywhere. And then, are we doing galley first?
We're doing the galley, yeah.
We are?
Yes.
Okay.
Since we're already here.
Welcome to the galley. So you do have this entrance right here that you can bring the provisions straight into the galley. There is a pocket door right here. And then look, in the galley, you do have a full-size fridge right here. Let's do a little circle. There's a really good size sink. Look at this sink.
It's very nice.
Fantastic. And then all of this is storage. The crew's on board, so I'm not gonna open those up, but they do have, look, this little trash can, which we also have. Theirs is just bigger. Everything is just bigger on this boat. Dishwasher, very nice. Fur burner, cooktop, hood right here. Then we have an actual oven. And what are these ones? Oh, look at that. Oh,
look at that.
Wait, how does it work?
Yeah. Keep going.
Oh, you go like this. Look at that. And then they have a trash compactor as well. KitchenAid, very nice.
What's in the middle?
Yeah, can I open this one? Oh, cutting board storage.
Ah, that makes sense.
That's definitely nice MBBL. There's a coffee machine here. And then we do have a microwave oven, and there's still 2 drawer fridges or maybe freezers. They're
it says minus 18, so I think it's freezers.
2 drawer freezers right
And then
here.
we have the full Garmin chart plotter here, which is actually the display here in the galley, which gives us the access to the entire boat.
Okay, are we finally doing the owner suite?
Yep.
Okay, thank goodness. All right, let's do it. Ready? On deck owner suite. Back to our day head that we saw.
We did that already.
And then walking in to our full beam all the way forward. Look at the beam.
Man, it's cold in here.
Wow, this is a huge cabin. It's beautiful. Is this a
It's a king size, or at least European king.
maybe European, the 180 centimeters, right? Potentially. So all of these, the owner is still not on board, so I can open stuff up. Shout out to the owner. Thank you for letting us tour it. So check this out. Really nice hanging lockers. That's a lot. Very nice shelves
And
here.
there's more on the starboard
On
side
that
there too.
side, another
Right
big
there.
one. Wow. So then we do have,
This is such a beautiful desk or makeup station.
yeah, a great space. Would be great space to add
I
it.
love
Little home
the
office.
design, just with a stainless steel foot. Beautiful.
Legs, you mean?
Legs, that's what I meant. Stainless steel legs. It's just, and I like just the way it's made. It's really cool.
If you still have to work on your yacht, this is not a bad place to work. Look at the windows.
Yeah, that is the next thing to point out. All the way down, this is a fantastic spot.
You
even to
see
wake
it
up to.
better here. Look, and I
Oh
mean,
my God.
we are at the boat show here, so it's, you know, a very different view that you would have. But if you grab your morning coffee and you just kind of, you know, sit here on your phone, catch up on what you need to do in the morning, I mean, how amazing is this? It
Or
is
even
beautiful.
laying in your bed and waking up in the morning, and you have the blinds up and look out of the turquoise water of the Bahamas. I mean, not too bad.
There might be some storage underneath this bed. I'm not going to explore, but I kind of think there is. And then they still have, on both sides all of this storage. They have a port and starboard on that side as well.
Yeah.
And this is one of the Sirena's 88 special features that, you know, when the boat came out, everyone was going, what? So it is very cool the way they did this. So you have pocket doors here. You will probably never close this. I mean, why? Because everything is very private here. So we have dual vanity right here. You have your dedicated storage for both of you. Very cool windows here. So unfortunately, it's getting dark and it's not sunny.
We can still see it.
So you don't see how much light you'd get, but you do have built-in shades, so you can close that up. Okay, so real quickly, let's go in here.
Wow.
Wow.
What?
Wow is right. So this is easily a 4-person shower right here with a massive bench. And the reason you have this bench is because this is also a
steam sauna.
Very cool. So you have this nice bench here. Oh, I would use it all the time.
I mean, and this is openable as well.
Look at that. Why did they
Natural light.
Why did they close
I have
this?
no idea.
I'm gonna help you guys out for the rest of the show. You should have it. So this obviously goes, well,
We'll show you in a
we're
second.
gonna see in a moment, but I'm gonna do this. How about
Yes.
this? Look at that. Still, we have an actual openable porthole. Very cool.
Correct.
Then, let's go, what is this, starboard? And you have a dedicated head, separate head. This is a huge head. I mean, wow, right? With a proper door,
yeah, with a proper
separate
door.
door. Okay, now we need my assistant.
Yeah.
because to show you guys that special feature. There's
is
a big door right here, companionway actually going forward. Ta-da! Is it raining?
No.
Oh, good. Thank goodness. Few steps up, you have your private owner's terrace with
this is phenomenal.
a huge with your own jacuzzi. Look at this jacuzzi. Wow.
This is a great spot for the jacuzzi because you're so private up here in front.
It is really private, and also your boo walks come up. So yeah, I think if in there, nobody really sees you.
Now imagine you're at anchor. This is your head height, right? You still be able to look around and see your surrounding.
So the only time you really have crew here is when they're anchoring or when they're checking on the anchor, potentially adjusting something. But other than that, it's very, very private. And it's just such a nice morning spot.
Agreed.
To open your door, come out here, maybe have a coffee, and then go and hang out with everybody else.
And you still have a bench here in the front as well.
Yeah, this is such a cool spot. And look at the view here.
Yeah.
It looks very cool.
So now we actually see the cushions there, the backrest of the cushions, right?
Correct.
Which are blocking a little bit the view. Obviously, underway, you would lower them down and you would take the pillows away.
And this is a massive sun pad. I mean, that sun pad, you could easily hang out with like 8 people there.
Yeah.
Okay, go. What are we having about?
So we have a dual pocket anchor setup right here. One there, one here. Easy access as well. And then we have an additional winch here for the dock lines. Bollards here forward. And then this should be our storage area all the way forward. And access to the anchor locker. Let me show this.
Nobody can see that.
So this is very, very deep. It goes in there. So look, we have massive fenders stored in here. We got the remotes for the winches, the anchor winches, and then we have our anchor lockers right there. Chain lockers. That's what I meant. Not anchor lockers.
Chain
lockers.
I know, we often say that wrong, so that is correct. I would like to investigate what these are.
Okay,
is that
go ahead.
Storage? Like
you have it on both sides.
Which way are we gonna go? This way, right?
Yep, we're going up and then down to the engine room.
Cup holders, pop-up lights.
Yep.
So let's open one of these, right? Maybe this one?
Speakers.
Storage. This is actually really good size.
Wow, they really took advantage of the space in the boo walks and made it all storage.
It's like Boston's locker all around.
Yes.
Very cool. So I think I gotta close this door.
Okay.
Because we're not
just in
coming back.
case.
Well, we're not coming back, right?
Yes.
This way and this way, right?
Yep. Nice door.
Yeah, and it's lockable. So.
And full privacy. Look, it's completely tinted. You can't see through the glass.
And you have this whole glass there on the interior. I mean, how cool. So this staircase up takes us directly to our Flybridge.
Correct. So as an owner, you don't have to go in and out and up and so on. You can actually go right from here.
Go straight up to the Flybridge. And then, of course, on this side, which, you know what, by the way, also creates extra privacy. So if you're just an owner on board, let's say you're a couple, you have crew, you can just say, hey guys, you know, like we would like to have privacy for whatever certain amount of hours. And then you can use this whole space without actually seeing anybody.
Yep.
Because you can go all the way up to a Flybridge and enjoy it, and there's nobody there. So now we take this staircase, and that takes us to our dedicated stairs going straight down. This is pretty steep, but it's very safe because you can't go anywhere. Even if it's rough, you're very safe here. You see that? Okay, so now we're gonna go all the way aft.
And we're gonna check out the engine room and crew quarters.
The crew quarters.
So for this one, you're going to join me in the engine room because we go straight from the engine room to the crew quarters. Hop up.
I propose we go to crew quarters, and then everybody who doesn't want to watch the engine room can just leave.
Wow, that's cruel. That's just mean. All right, let's do it.
Somebody came up to us at this boat show, you guys. Not to us. I shouldn't say that. Came up to us and said to Rico, I just want you to know that you are not getting featured enough. You need to be more featured. And they just said, hi, and left. And I was just like, wow, that was so mean. They're like, you deserve so much more, Rico.
Thanks for the support.
Yeah, he was very happy.
Watch your head.
Okay, ready?
Yes.
Okay, so we go down. So this might seem like, you know, it's a little bit restricted, but once you're in.
Well, not just that, there's also a second entrance. to the crew quarters from the main deck.
Just stole the words out of my mouth. Let's go.
Let's go.
All right, so you can do this, or no peeking. Come through. So we have a watertight door right here.
Yes.
I'm gonna do the crew quarter tour with you. So there is this another staircase, which is on our port side with that proper door that you can come down here, and there's a proper door that way.
So that's obviously what we would use underway. You wouldn't use a stern door.
Yeah, because it will be closed. That massive
correct
beach club. Oh yeah, let's close that. Oh, how nice is that? That massive beach club will be closed. So let's quickly check out the crew quarters. This is a little crew mess. There's a pop-up table right here, which you can put, you know, poofs and little chairs around if you wanted to. They have a sink, microwave, a 2-burner cooktop. It looks like a fridge right there. And then it's 2 cabins. We asked the crew, they're running this boat with 3 people. They said sometimes maybe they take on a chef, so there will be 4. But look, they have 2 bunk beds. These are nice size bunk beds, actually. They're good size. There's a window there. They have a big hanging locker here, crew's on board. There are drawers right here. So since crew's on board, I'm not going to open anything. What's this? This I can open, right?
Why not?
Oh. Your distribution panels, some more.
I see.
Crew area, AC, and so on.
Oh, exhumers.
The place where my heart, my soul lives.
Yes.
Oh, how goes that?
Great exhumer.
Great Goanna.
Where's Daniel?
Daniel is...
Yeah.
Where are they? Right there.
Daniel, yeah.
Correct. Okay, so now...
Wait, what's here?
Oh, what is here?
Crew mess storage.
Okay, so then we do have captain's cabin here, the way this is set up. So we have full size bed. Yeah, nice bed here. And there is a Pullman right here. So that's when they were saying if they would ever pick up another crew, that there's a Pullman possibility there.
Unless somebody's using one of the guest cabins.
Correct.
Potentially.
Yeah, which is also could be done. And then of course he has a hanging locker here, and that's that. And they share this head. Because it's a shared head, allows them for having a bigger head. So look, a really decent amount of floor space here. There's a head, a sink, and of course a walk-in, I would say 1.5 person shower.
Comfortable.
Yeah, right there. Alrighty, you guys ready for the tour of the engine room?
Yes.
I just wanted to tell you, thank you so much for your support. You have no idea how much your comments and likes actually make a difference. I know it's a silly ask, but it makes a huge difference in helping our channel grow. So please take a moment, hit the like button, subscribe, check us out on the Patreon. Right here is a QR code if you guys are looking for updates on our build and everything else going on, extra engine room tours that Rico is doing for you. There's tons of stuff. Check it out. Everybody gets a really cool t-shirt with our boat on it, and we do cool stuff on the Patreon. Okay, so check us out. There's a QR code right here. And yeah. Enjoy the engine room tour.
Are you joining?
Maybe. I've been there.
Okay.
I think it's just you. I've seen it.
Oh, these are... Dang. Look at these handles.
See you in the next tour.
Wow, this is more like a doctor's office. Wow. It's so bright. Amazing. Look at this. Okay, so engine room, Sirena 88. This is incredible. So we have 2 V12 MAN main engines, which sit pretty low actually in the hole, if you're seeing it. There are the engine mounts right there. Then we have the water heaters on the port side here. We have our manifold over there on the port side as well. One of the generators, the port generator, engine room ventilation, electrical distribution panels and switch panels. Then we have the transom door, another switch panel right here. Let me step over here to the starboard side. Panel is removed there, but there's access to the steering system. We got a switchboard right here, starboard generator, engine ventilation on the starboard side, our hydraulic pack right over here, and then all the air-conditioned chillers are sitting right there on the starboard side. Now back into the middle. We do have our frequency shore power transformers right here. we have the emergency exit into the cockpit through this ladder. So technically there are 3 ways to get into the engine room: through the crew, through the aft door, and then the emergency ladder setup as well. Very cool thing. You guys don't feel this obviously watching this on camera, but there is a dedicated air condition right there for the engine room, and it is very, very comfortable in here and very actually cold in here, to be honest. Fire suppression system over there on the port side. Beautiful, brand new. Ah man, I love when it's brand new. Look how nice and shiny this is. The exhaust here for the quad engine. And I think that is it for the engine room, except we have all the batteries sitting right underneath here in this space. So, like I mentioned, it is so bright in here, and the light in here is so even, like it doesn't matter where you are. It's not like a punctual light, and that's because of this here. They have these skylight-looking lights here, which I think are super cool because it's an even bright light no matter where you look in the engine room. So, well, thank you for watching. See you guys at the next tour.
Bye.
But we got a dual pocket center. Sorry. To the, excuse me.
Hey.
So now